Hi everyone, hi lovely people. Welcome back to the Slice of Learning. If today is your first time joining us, kindly like, subscribe and share. Today we are going to talk about something important, some things people really dream about, to travel or relocate to different places in abroad. Yes, so that is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, in Timpimpi, Ayana, you call shopping. We tend to pack our luggages. We tend to buy some new clothing and get things ready to start. Onsaka ovesa nyoma udwin ho ano no. Beya na erefi say we need to also prepare our mindset. Yes, before you travel, you have to also prepare your mindset emotionally, mentally. We don't go only according to the physical things. We have to also think about our mind, things that we are going to pass through, things that are going to happen, and that will just change everything for you. Let's say, mpempi na ya na ewu fie a, me dede bia me ka say, ye dream say abrochre and say traveling abroad, is something unique. Like me share cartoons na me share environment na. All I think is a form cry different, BBI different. But no, we say it's there. Everything is like normal, though buildings and everything quite different and advanced in development, yes. But social cartoons listen no see I see niema ashisha niema. You feel say things are really much different. And it's all about drew hard. There's something like a shock. You are going to feel that shock. Say, hey, oh now me feel say CKG this baby and me met it be like think I'm just going to enjoy life, making all my worries come to an end. Yes, that is what we think, but that isn't the case at all. What am I saying? And see, we tend to look at pictures on the net, which are really beautiful. A picture with snow, money, and we're talking about traveling abroad, and also people come on the media to share their experience, their journey on how traveling abroad. And normal very successful opening business back home near the until we think so things are just like spoon fed or just handy, like oh yeah now saka, and tisa. The Inter say there are changes that you are going to experience when you travel abroad. But before you travel, these are certain things that we should take into consideration, which is really going to help us to understand how things are. You are going to meet weather change. Weather change, yes. There are seasons in abroad that you are going to experience that. And no work pattern. Just say things are going to be really a change for you. And the food, we will say food, yes. Why? Because the Western food near then is quite different from our local ones. Though you are going to get some of our local food to buy. Now when they say, oh, to quine, na say be was sika kakra to ho a. Okwa niema nyam to you just start buying things with the money that you are going to survive it at that moment. No, you're not going to do that. So it's going to be a combination of both, which is the Western food and African food as well. So you're going to experience all this change, and it's not going to be tasty lovely like it used to be before. To say be Africa, but dear when you're fresh, be when you're fresh, no things stay in for a long time because of say a preserve near there. So all these things you are going to experience this change. Also our body. One say obu honoma stress ti misisa ni nipadua stress ti man here say stress ti man so it depends, it varies on each other. Enti ebasa onipadua timi sisa, there are massive changes obu onoma even oba or traveler abroad cream we use, so things begin to change like comparing to the old self back home near then yes I say you feel a bit worried near which is something normal that will happen, but behind the scene in Yamasino, it's not being shared to us. Yes, some people will get it, but not everybody is willing to share or tell you or let you know what that is. Yes, that it is. And it's and then yes, yeah, in Yoma about that. No, also you tend to meet cultural change. Cultural change in nature say, unhu penya, untumi nje ne bag so de kwa kujano ebi oyabre. Maybe you want to give a helping hand. No, it's quite different here. So that are the cultural shocks you are going to also experience. As in say, back home we are being nurtured in a way where respect is everything for us. But I'm saying, me say, I remember one time when I traveled abroad, baby, I think I got lost or I was looking for a shop or an address or something. Me sube who will be pa friend no. Do or cry is the same bibini as you. They will never mind you. Sebia toa. Leave it in the comment section because I am very frustrating. It's but a bit so na nipa no sebi onye ukrom nye bi a the same language but oye dark skin like you can also approach, but no, feel, which is very sad. Yes, it's part of it. It's part of the journey. Yes. And you know, all these things, no, all taking into accountability, fair enough, you're going to be fine. I think you tend to work harder than before. Because oba any man go through. A bit to say be or documents on craft ade. So you have to work very hard to earn something to get what you want. So that is the aspect of working harder than before. Also, you need to get the patience to wait. Me say, people come on the same day, the same date, but get different things in different times. Obi niyama betumi ayeyi amane oba na in a year or two. Obi nso dey take 10 years, 5 years. Ebi kra take more than 10 years. So you don't have to compare yourself. Obia wo kwan ofa so a or travel abroad and also relocate here. And so wo kwan afa so ba genuinely no, it's when eno na be kire kwan a time ma won sabiti me aka won niema be ya na feel say when we are home I calculate things to make the immediate me draw plan ma niema fa because I'm a fa no you say bibi say then you calculate and things will work within for you like 3 years which it doesn't work like that. Yes, they are fast route, but there's nothing like fast route no and for the normal right procedure. That is what I want to say. Yeah, it has to pass through the normal procedure, which will make you get what you want. So you have to work hard for it. You have to be very patient for it. Also, we tend to miss back home. Yes, loneliness. Even making friendship in abroad is kind of thing. So when you're going to even regret making friends. Yes, they are the good ones and they are the bad ones. They be you will be to say good friends, bad friends, and it's normal everywhere. Even in our local vicinities, see what say we'll travel or relocating to a different place. Yes, that one too is tricky. To meet even the right person to work to go around with, no, it's also another thing. When you say so to language too can be a barrier. You have to take that too in. You have to take that also as a consideration. As in, ebia to Germany and any other non-English speaking countries. You have to learn the basics. I also share the basics of the country language, you know. Simple communication. To say them can say maybe me call you right now. Ebi abe be brofo na abeka. But na if no brofo no onte or te crown person beka because say or can different language into a person need to communicate in that language. What will you do? I always say doing research or learning doesn't take anything from you. all it does is to add knowledge and expand your sense of like I mean, who's an missing and a boama mu. Aha, that is what I want to say. You see, researching about how things work, putting yourself into like learning. I mean, the environment in the corner you're going to find yourself. No, you need to research, learn, adjust. Adjustment is the key. I always say. Every survivor person in abroad tend to do adjustments because a name be very painful, but this is the behind the scene real truth you'll not be told. So I always say before you travel, don't prepare only your documents. Before you travel, you have to also prepare your mindset and your emotions, because you tend to miss your family. It's a whole lot that comes together to form it. Also, one thing I want you to know is you have to learn something, some handiworks, hairstyling, being a tailor or a seamstress, plumbing, and you man kitchen, it will help you. Obana saying niaman famawa. Obetumi aye obiti ama na ye obi fa obe transfer kaka sa na after the when you juma side hustle. It's in the near future when you get a juma wope your heart desires, you can also use that one as a part-time for yourself to earn and enjoy. Just how about for Nyaman farmer and how you tend to do smaller hours and be doing the hairdressing or the sewing, you know what, that is it. But this one, people will not tell you. Even if they know, they won't share that much, which really matters. Before you travel, take all these things into consideration. Think about your health, stress that you're going to go through, so once psyche and dream for all these things say you are going to face, you'll not be happy. Yes, and you tend to say, oh, I regret traveling, which that is not the exact thing to say. We've got opportunities in abroad. Yes, there are lots of opportunities. If things begin to work for you, there are lots of opportunities. The best thing is people will be coming, and what will happen is you will be transferring that knowledge you've acquired to them. Because experience now when you know, I feel they now swing a biaka, ubenya story ni biache. So you will become a good impact on other people who will come and be struggling and be talking about the hardship they are going through. You will be in the best and the right position to also help them, for them to grow from there, which makes it really nice and beautiful. And according to there are opportunities, but it takes time. Let's say if you are a hero in your country, you can become a zero here and start afresh. Why do I mean by that? You were a doctor, teacher, plumber, whatever profession you are doing back home. When you travel abroad, it's not quick, say, oh, bye, I accept whichever qualification you have and you move on. No, you have to work hard for it. It is a new to 2 year, a honey opportunity. You can use your certificate. Oh, yeah, small courses attach. Now, what they call with him, it's not make us say, a coin be first one so a counterpart, which is very important. And basa teacher ni, nurse ni beba, no asan ba ye small jobs na se nani je ho ne ade or person ye ne profession now or the eba abroad which it doesn't happen that like that. So you have to psych your mind, say no matter the certificate you have, you are going to start from somewhere. You are going to be a zero and later become your hero you used to be back home. So this is it. Say unya the independence here, which is we travel abroad with our family, sometimes extended or the nuclear. You are not going to get that much attention like you used to get. Your parents also need time for themselves. So you're going to learn how to be independent. A whole crowd you to me discover our talents, because you have no idea. It will be marvelous. So you gain your independence, it will build your confidence, and the confidence will build your stability. So this is what I want to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me to learn. If this video is useful or has really helped you, kindly like, subscribe and share, and see you in my next video. Thank you for learning with me.